Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be talking all about what to wear this winter. Now, of course, the majority of us are probably going to be wearing thermals, beanies, gloves, scarves, hoodies, the basic items. But I want to talk about the not so basic items that'll help you stand out a bit and make you look more stylish. I've got 10 categories or items that I want to talk about in this video. I'll link all of the items that I talk about down in the description below, so if anything tickles your fancy, check out the description box. If you like this video at any point, please do leave it a like, and now that's all out the way, let's get into the video. So the first item that'll help you look fresh this winter is a puffer jacket. Now, puffer jackets were very popular last year, but this year they seem to be even more popular because they're selling out so fast. Puffer jackets are a very versatile item. You can wear them with smarter clothing, although I prefer to wear them with more casual outfits because I just like the look they give off with casual fits. They're an essential to have in the winter in my opinion. They keep you lovely and warm, and they're a great layering piece. You can wear one thrown over the top of a vest or a t-shirt, or over your favourite knitwear, or over a hoodie. It looks great with pretty much anything. Vests are also going to be very popular this year, so if you don't like wearing a puffer jacket with sleeves, choose a vest instead. The great thing about vests is you can still wear them over the top of a hoodie or over the top of a jacket, and you can also wear them underneath an overcoat, which you can't really do with a puffer jacket. Well, you can, but it might look a bit odd. But whichever puffer jacket you choose, one with sleeves or without sleeves, it's a great item to have in the winter, and it gives off a great look. The next item perfect for this winter is joggers, sweatpants, or just loungewear in general. Now, over the last couple of years, we've all been pretty much living in loungewear, and it's now become more acceptable to wear outside the house, which I think is great. Now, if you know me already, I love to mix smarter pieces with more casual pieces. So wearing an overcoat over the top of a hoodie and a pair of joggers or sweatpants, I think it looks really good. Because so many brands have been focusing on loungewear, there's some really great options out there to choose from, and some of it looks really smart. Some of my recommendations are Cole Buxton, Illicit Block, have a look on End Clothing and on Mr. Porter, and L'Etienne if you've got the money to buy it. But stay cozy, stay in your loungewear, throw on a smart overcoat and some nice boots or trainers, and you're good to go. The next item that's going to be very popular this year, it already is, it was last year as well, but big chunky Chelsea boots. Now, I must admit, I'm not really a fan of the regular style Chelsea boots. You know, the ones that are a bit pointed with the suede finish, they're just not for me. But I do like a big chunky Chelsea boot that goes quite high up your calf. You've got the likes of Bottega, Marcel or Marseille, however you pronounce their name. They do some really nice ones as well, but they are very expensive. But luckily, most stores are doing kind of knockoffs of those boots for a much more affordable price. I know ASOS do some, but I don't know how well they're going to hold up. But if chunky Chelsea boots are not your thing, then why not pick up a military style boot or a combat boot instead? Doc Martens, for example, do some really good affordable options, well, more affordable options than the Bottegas, and they look really good too. I recently picked up a pair of the Mono 1460s from Doc Martens, and I really like them. I think they look good with pretty much anything. You can wear them with smarter looks or with casual fits, and they really help elevate your look. The next item I want to talk about is bomber jackets and varsity jackets. Now, I know these items have been around for a while, but they're not going anywhere, and in my opinion, they're becoming more and more popular. If you know me already, you know I don't really like to wear that much colour, but I do like to wear colour when it comes to varsity jackets. I think they look good in a nice red or a nice green. I think the problem with buying brand new when it comes to bomber jackets or varsity jackets is they sell out very fast or they're really expensive. So I would recommend that you look secondhand. You can get some absolute bangers secondhand too, for a really affordable price. I think although these jackets go with pretty much anything, I do like to wear them more casually because I think they are more of a casual piece. I also don't think it matters what style you're into or what style you like to dress in, because these two items look good with any style, so they're great to have. The next item I cannot believe I'm singing praises about, because I used to absolutely hate them when I was younger, but it's a fleece. Now, fleeces have become more and more popular in recent years, and they are very popular at the moment, and you've got some great options to choose from. There's some really stylish looking options out there. Now, back in my day when I was at school, if you turned up in a fleece, you were probably going to get quite a lot of stick. but those people were just ahead of the time because fleeces look great nowadays. They're a great layering piece as well, so you can wear one thrown over the top of a hoodie for a great look, or you can wear one just as easily underneath a coat or a raincoat. There are some really nice options out there. COS do some really nice ones, Arquette, Carhartt, but you don't have to break the bank. I know UNIQLO have got some good ones as well, so there's plenty to choose from, and I'll link some good options in the description. Now the next one might sound a little bit weird, but it's wearing caps in the winter. Now I love a beanie, and of course a cap isn't going to keep you as warm as a beanie would, but I love the way a cap looks with outerwear at the moment. Also, it's better than having absolutely nothing on your head. At least it'll keep the top of your head a little bit warmer. You're seeing a lot of brands pushing this at the moment. A lot of the runway shows are having people wearing caps with outerwear, and I think it looks great. I personally love a black cap with some white writing on the front. I think it's a great way to add some more interest to my looks. I wear a lot of black, so it finishes off my looks nicely. But yeah, accessories and especially headwear, it's a really easy way to help elevate your look. So if you don't like wearing beanies, throw on a cap instead this year. The next item we've got is cable knit, or just thick knitted sweaters in general. Now I didn't used to wear that much knitwear. I didn't really like the look it gave off on me. But nowadays I'm loving it and I'm living in it. I think my taste has gone a bit more old man and I'm all for it. Just like a fleece, a knitted sweatshirt is going to keep you nice and toasty, and it's a great layering piece as well. You can wear them underneath an overcoat. Some people even wear them thrown over the top of a hoodie. It might not be your thing, but it's a thing. If you don't like sleeves for whatever reason, then sweater vests are very popular this year too. So if you want to whip those arms out, then choose a sweater vest. Also, you've got things like cardigans. Cardigans are one of my favourite items to wear in the winter, and I'm definitely going to be wearing a lot of cardigans. But knitwear in general, you can't go wrong with knitwear in the winter. The next thing that I want to talk about is all about texture. Now, corduroy is making a massive appearance this year already. I'm not sure how to feel about corduroy. I like it, but I don't often wear it. But it's definitely a good item to keep you warm. Apart from that, you can play around with a load of different textures, a load of different wool textures, for example, pleats. It's just a nice way to add some more interest to your looks, especially if you like to dress quite simply like I do. Playing around with different textures makes your outfits look a bit more interesting. The next item that I want to talk about is a tank top. And I don't mean wearing a tank top on its own in the freezing cold. I mean using it as a layering piece. Now, tank tops are very popular, especially thermal tank tops in the winter. Most people wear them underneath their t-shirts and then underneath their sweaters as a layering piece to stay warm. But show it off, get creative with the look. I think they look great underneath a v-neck sweater or underneath a cardigan, something that shows off the tank top underneath, and then you can throw on your outerwear over the top of that. Now obviously if you're too cold or you live in a country where you can't pull off this look, maybe your chest will get too cold, then don't go for it, go for something else off the list. But if you can get away with doing this, then I think it's a great look to go for this winter. The next item, it seems like all I've been talking about recently is this next item, but I love them and I live in them in the winter, and it would be a shame not to include them on the list. But it's the overcoat. Now, an overcoat is always a popular item to wear in the winter. They're such a versatile item. You can dress them up, or you can wear them with sweatpants. They look great with everything. But when looking for an overcoat, my advice would be to look for something that goes down past the knee. I just think it looks a lot better. And also something that's got room in it so you can layer underneath. You don't want something too fitted. One, it looks too much like office wear if you get something that's too structured. And two, you won't be able to layer underneath it. So get something relaxed fitting and get something that goes below the knee. But those are some of the not so obvious items that I'm going to really enjoy wearing this winter. And I think they're all going to be very popular this year. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave it a like. If you're new here and you love fashion content, then don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See ya.